So hopefully that adds this year again.
Hey guys, welcome to Down Under. Had a fantastic last few days, stage 1 win. Sitting in the Oka jersey with UniSA. Boys done a fantastic job yesterday. Going to have another crack at it today up Torrensville Road, so be the biggest challenge I think so far for the week. I'm sure they'll do a fantastic job like they've done already. Just massive thanks to the boys UniSA, Budget Forklifts, and get out there today and we'll give it another go.
Yeah, come over here and shade. We'll get some shade. We've got lovely Emily here giving you a shade. How are you feeling? Good? Yeah?
Defending, like I said, managed to do it, get bunch time, which was good. It was very argy-bargy the last few laps around still. I think today's going to be the same, the run into Torrensville Road. The first bit of the course looks Stage 4, big day once again. You know, it was hectic going up the express road this morning. I was able to sneak away and collect another 10 points on the KOM jersey and get back one of my jerseys that I've lost since stage 1. Once again, still Van Off has showed his capabilities in the finish. Fantastic job by him to finish the day off, and everyone's tired, but all hands on deck tomorrow for Jack Hagan. National team will get in there and sort these World Tour guys.
Break was there to take on the first day.
Yeah.
But the guys we had were, well, when I saw the 3 guys going, I knew, obviously know them from the last few years racing, and there was
quality,
good guys there.
Quality group, yeah.
So when we got together, it was all about just playing cat and mouse with the bunch. And that's what it was all day. You know, I think Max weighed like 2 minutes 15.
Yeah.
And it was a minute and 40 seconds and 30 seconds at one point.
Yeah, I thought it got down to like 25 or something, and then went back out.
And they don't want to catch us too early because then it starts all over again.
Yeah.
You know? Then you got fresh legs in the break.
So they let you hang a little bit, and then
so they chase us, and we just sit up. We just stop riding as well.
Yeah.
You know, and they shit too close, and they back off.
Yeah.
And we take more time, you know, and it's just a cat and mouse all day.
Yeah.
But me and Durbo know that road running into the KOM, so we just said to them, we'll just keep playing the game, and then once we turn right heading on that road to the KOM, there's a false rise there, and after that me and Durbo, we've chopped over through that many times in the track program. We just said then we're going to jam it. So just before the rise, we backed right into them, and they backed right off, and then we all full, man. It was just full 100% commitment,
Yeah.
All hauling through there,
Yeah.
Just a sassy swap off down the gorge.
Yeah, it was like we got back, I think it was a minute at the end.
Yeah.
KOM. And then even from the KOM over the top, the other 2 guys got back on, which was good. And then we just, like, there was no even.
So did you drop?
Yeah.
The 2 boys in the group.
Yeah, I dropped them all over the KOM.
Yeah.
And then the other side was super fast. But even though they had been dropped, as soon as we got back together, there was no riff-raff. It was just back into it,
Yeah, go.
Full throttle.
Everyone knew it was on.
And once we get into the gorge, once we get into the descent, me and Durbo know as well, it's a big bunch chasing you compared to us, the lines we can take for them sharp corners. It's bloody hard to catch people through there.
Yeah.
You know?
So narrow, isn't it? Yeah.
Local knowledge.
Yeah, it was. It was for sure. And I wasn't going to nail the finish this time, I wasn't going to stop today.
Yeah, it's complete opposite from Nationals.
Yeah. Like I said,
what was the thinking at Nationals with that going?
Well, like I said,
in that last
the Nationals too. Nationals was all in.
Yeah.
It's like 100% for the win. So it was, but so like second and third, no one remembers at the Nationals. So it was either I wasn't confident beating Caleb or Heinrich in the finish. So I went 500 to go. It could have paid off. They only had to hesitate for a second, and I would have won. But at the TU, when the stage was up for grabs and all the jerseys, and then you got to think differently, You think, all right, no, today's the day. We got to get this right.
Yeah.
And it worked out perfect. You know, the Katusha guy went, and I closed that, and then waited for the the other guys to attack, but it was perfect. They didn't. They got to us and they balked, and I got fourth wheel. And I had that home straight. I was looking back up, and the bunch was roaring. I'm like, here we go.
There was a little rise, yeah.
Yeah, so we sort of went like that, and they went up. So we sort of went in the ditch, and I couldn't see him for a bit.
Yeah.
And I was looking back, and I just saw him coming over that road.
I really thought you were going to go on with it once you caught that Katusha guy.
Yeah, 1.3 to go.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was really hard not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I backed myself.
Yeah, no.
But I like my SRM. I look like normalised power something was like 340 something for the day. 4.5 hours.
Today?
No, nationals. 4.5 hours, 340 of them.
Jeez.
4.5 hours.
That's good. You spend more time in the
The
move.
cameras are going, you can pop those numbers up a little bit if you want.
Yeah, just crank them up a little bit.
355.
Yeah, just play a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think today's stage was the hardest stage. More what average than my breakaway day.
Really?
Yeah, it was 275 with zeros today at the end of my SRM.
Pretty windy out on that highway stretch. Was that?
Yeah, it was a bit of a headwind, but it was never like if the wind was another 10k an hour faster today, the whole race would have been just smithereens. Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, it's good now. Like I think I've raced in a pro peloton now for 5 years, and I guess being back here now, like in Oz, with these guys and everything, and national team, and not here with the world tour team, it's a bit less stressful, you know.
Yeah.
And we don't have a job to do.
Yeah.
I feel a lot more just chilled out, happy, good place.
Yeah.
And I think like the last few days I've been reading a bunch, and it must be because I'm more relaxed now.
Yeah.
Like even today, seeing a lot more things, unless it's just coming more natural now from the last few years.
Yeah.
You know, but I can just see people getting ready there, and you know, and it's good with the young fellas. Like today. You know,
Have they been?
All of a sudden it was just natural, you know. Like today when Green Edge were gonna put in the gutter, like I don't know what it was. I was just going like instantly bang there. You know,
Yeah.
I could just feel and see it coming.
Was it because in the previous years you always had a role to look after someone else?
I've been a domestic, always looking for people.
So you're looking for them instead of reading the race yourself?
Yeah, and I think I've been more focused on them than reading it as much, you know.
Yeah.
Or also being told, them telling me what's going on, you know.
Yeah, rather than you
back or
seeing it for
right
yourself.
or left. Yeah.
Real.
Fantastic.
All the cogs and chain rings combinations that.
Skin suits.
Yeah.
Bush bang. It's a pity we can't use booties, but that's the way it goes.
You got
I got the aero bonds.
fonts there.
Just check all the tyre marks down the sides of them from down under yesterday.
Yeah, right.
See the black marks? That's tyres, mate. That's front
5 foot position.
tyre burns down the side.
Really?
I had a tyre yesterday in between my heel and frame.
Jeez.
I got a tyre mark on the inside of my shoe, on the inside of my heel. Someone put their front wheel in.
Yes. Yeah, you're lucky you did
I'm
that.
going,
Wow.
That don't feel right. And the other down the side, they got black tyre marks on them.
She's lucky you didn't go down.
Well, stay safe.
It was
Yeah.
unreal. I just thinking,
Stay out of trouble the next couple of days.
you just can't think about it. You just
Just
got
go.
You needed Sammy and Tommy on your back wheel and guard that.
just swinging it.
Yeah.
You can't think about it. You just kind of go. Well, the day I won, we're going down the gorge that fast, and I was just max cadence spinning,
Yeah.
and ran and sweeping left and right as my back wheel was just going.
Jeez.
And I was going.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's what it's 25
I had
day.
to stop pedaling.
Jeez.
Just hanging in there.
Yeah. No wonder they didn't bring these back.
I love that Cervelo,
Yeah.
compared to last year, man. It was unreal. Them wheels and the Cervelo.
Yeah.
It just feels so much. Just goes.
Handles.
Just does what you
Everything.
tell it to do.
Yeah.
You're not fighting it. Throw in the corner, it goes. You know.
Yeah.
You have full. Well, I you on that bike compared to last year.
Trust.
Just confidence and trust in it. You know?
Yeah.
You know, you throw it in, even if it's a rough corner, yeah, you get some bounce and slip, but just it doesn't move.
Yeah. That's good.
You
Isn't
get a
it?
bit of slipping in there, and the first after on the tyres was after seeing Glenn on that.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
going off, but I was like, you know, I was a little bit cautious, but now after this week, man,
Spot on.
Hands down to them, mate.
Yeah, good.
They've held on to some serious,
Yeah,
some serious crap this week.
shit, eh?
And the brakes were good, eh?
Yeah.
Tested them out a few times. Front one pulls up, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Definitely good braking surface on the borders.
Yeah. That's what we were trying to make a big point of a few months ago when we were talking about this, is you can have sponsors and coaches and team managers and the media, and everyone can be wanting you to do it, and giving you the incentive to do it and putting everything in place, but it really just comes down to you. And
the mental side and if you're not physically, I guess, the person that's doing it. And I think
if it doesn't come from you, then
we
no matter how much support you have,
I think
it's still going to be 1 hour
exactly
of just you.
And if we can be, which we've seen, and I think I will be 100% physically ready. I think that extra bit's going to come mentally,
Always.
After, I think, like I said, Tim Decker's really got me onto it. Switching that mind frame and mentally preparing for 1 hour of torture. Is going to be, I think, that extra bit, that extra distance, what we need to hold the record. If I will go quicker than anyone else that's going to try go for it. Physically, on paper, I'm capable of doing it. That's where the mentally,
you can hold it.
on about it, And I think already switching on and knowing what's coming ahead, I think that's going to be a big key.
I think that's a big one for on the side of like the trackies that are used to racing like big championship events.
Just
where
tweaking to the limit.
And knowing that like when you line up, you have to do it on this day. Whereas
and your bike and equipment, everything that's come together, that obviously Cam's been looking after with that, Tim and Savello and everyone else, you're all pretty sorted and happy with all that?
For sure. I haven't. I've obviously left it up to Tim and Cam to get that side ready and to turn myself inside out to get it ready, and what I've ridden and what I've seen and everything already. I haven't had to do or say anything. I've got the best of everything. They've tested everything. I don't think we could have any. We could. I don't know if there's anything left to use that we could get more speed out of anything. I think we've dug everything out possible to get what we have for next Saturday. So.
And I noticed you changed your bars from that first little track session that we filmed. That
they weren't so comfortable.
So you put the ones from the P5 that you.
My road TG bars. Changed that. Done a little bit of tweaking there. Just so I think some of it a bit more comfy for an hour. The other bars will probably be right for 4 minutes, but at the end of the day, we can't. I can't ride that a 4 minute position for an hour. It's not possible.
Mate, so good luck for the next couple of days, and then rest up well for next weekend. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to be pumped to be over this velodrome there to watch it.
A lot of people come up to me already. A lot of messages.
I think what you guys have done yourself and with Uni SA, and then even Rowan winning the other day, it's made this hour record going to be even bigger than what it already was. So
Going into a
well
story.
done and good luck, mate.
Threw the big win out there and he threw it back.